You read that it fell. Ignore my glitter packaging. I come packing, crafting.
Hello, my wicked vipers, and thank you so much for joining me here on SewStitchHex. So I know I have not had an upload in like ages, and there's a legitimate reason for that. I have been working my ass off, like literally. So I've been working a lot, trying to pay all my bills, trying to pay my car off and stuff, trying to pay everything as best I can so everything gets paid off and I don't have any bills. So I've just been working a lot. Plus, it's been hot, and the facility I work in does not have heat. It does not have AC. So in the summer, when it's hot, it's very hot. And when I get off work, I feel like I am dead. So now that it's cooling off, I will be able to feel more inclined after work to actually do videos. And if I ever take a day off, maybe record again. All right. So today's topic is going to be the Book of the Month box that I have not unboxed. I knew which books it was, but since I'm reading other books currently, I didn't take the time to open it. And so this is my second book of the month. I think this is the June book of the month. If I ever learn how to open it, because for some reason that's really difficult for me right now. I got it. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, so like I said, I have tons of stuff to review for y'all. Tons of stuff to talk about. But I've been so busy, I haven't done anything. And it starts out with you've got great taste. So, my choice for Book of the Month, I had two add-ons of my book. Oh, that's cute. What's this? Take a break from reading to listen to us talk about reading. Virtual book tour. And you can listen on Spotify, and I think that's the radio station thing. I forgot what it's called. But yeah. And you can see where I tore it open, but you see the cute little book in the back. It's got the same symbol like this. Yeah, so I got Gods of Jade and Shadow. The July book of the month. So this was the July box, not the June box. Silvia, Moreno-Garcia. The Mayan god of death sends a young woman on a harrowing, life-changing journey in this dark fairy tale inspired by Mexican folklore. The jazz age is in full swing, but Cassiopeia Ton is too busy cleaning the floors of her wealthy grandfather's house to listen to any fast tunes. Nevertheless, she dreams of a life far from her dusty small town in southern Mexico, a life she can call her own. Yet this new life seems as distant as the stars, until the day she finds a curious wooden box in her grandfather's room. She opens it and accidentally frees the spirit of the Mayan god of death, who requests her help in recovering his throne from his treacherous brother. Failure will mean Cassiopeia's demise, but success could make her dreams come true. In the company of the strangely alluring god and armed with her wits, Cassiopeia begins an adventure that will take her on a cross-country odyssey from the jungles of Yucatan to the bright lights of Mexico City and deep into the darkness of the Mayan underworld. Yeah, so these were from July. So the Katherine Center, The Bodyguard. Can't hold on to it. Best-selling author Katherine Sinter's The Bodyguard is unabashedly romantic, laugh-out-loud funny, and the perfect summer read. She's got his back. Hannah Brooks looks more like a kindergarten teacher than somebody who could kill you with his corkscrew, or a ballpoint pen, or a dinner napkin. But the truth is, she's an executive protective agency, aka Bodyguard, and she just got hired to protect superstar Jack Stapleton from his middle-aged corgi-breeding stalker. He's got her heart. Jack Stapleton's a household name. He's captured by paparazzi on benches the world over and famous for, among other things, rising out of the waves in a manner of clingy board shorts and glistening like a Roman deity. But a few years back, in the wake of a family tragedy, he dropped from the public eye and went off the grid. They've got a secret. When Jack's mom gets sick, he goes home to the family's Texas ranch to help out. Only one catch. He doesn't want his family to know about his stalker or the bodyguard thing. And so Hannah, against her will and better judgment, finds herself pretending to be Jack's girlfriend as a cover, even though her ex says no one will believe it. I'm more concerned on why her ex is making comments. What could possibly go wrong? Hannah hardly believes in herself, but the more time she spends with Jack, the more real it all starts to seem. And therein lies the heartbreak. Because it's easy for Hannah to protect Jack, but protecting her own long-neglected heart, that's the hardest thing she's ever done. The Bodyguard. And the last one in this book of the month box was interesting. Okay. Pachinko. I think it's Pachinko. I apologize. My pronunciation of everything is bad, even English words. By Min Jin Lee. Min Jin Lee. And this is from, oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Yeah, so that was a July, this is a July box. This was the book of the month book for February of 2017, which is kind of cool. You can tell because it gives you a little logo. Just like it has the little logos on the top and the back. And isn't this a beautiful book? Look how thick it is. It's like 2.5 fingers wide. It's pretty good. Pachinko. Profoundly moving and gracefully told, Pachinko follows one Korean family through the generations, beginning in early 1900s Korea with Sunja, the prized daughter of a poor yet proud family whose unplanned pregnancy threatens to shame them. Betrayed by her wealthy lover, Sunja finds unexpected salvation when a young I don't know what that word is. I'm very confused on this word. Tubercular. I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. I'm just confused. I tried to sound it out. I'm sorry. Phonics did not help me. Minister offers to marry her and bring her to Japan to start a new life. Ooh. What is it with Korea and Japan? Like just going back and forth. I feel like every movie I've watched lately, because I watch a lot of Korean TV shows and Japanese shows, they just been, that's been the hot topic. I don't know if it's just my interest has just been somewhere, but whatever. Okay. So begins a sweeping saga of exceptional people in exile from a homeland they never knew and caught in the indifferent arc of history. In Japan, Sunja's family members endure harsh discrimination, catastrophes, and poverty, yet they also encounter great joy as they pursue their passions and rise to meet the challenges this new home presents. Through desperate struggles and hard-won triumphs, they are bound together by deep roots as their family faces enduring questions of faith, family, and identity. So one thing I have been really interested in is different stories from like other cultures. Not just cultures close to home, like Hispanic and like Native American, but also like I've been really into some like Asian biographies lately and like personal stories of their struggles, but written by people. Like if it's a story about a person from Korea, the person who wrote it is from Korea. This is their story. It's not just somebody whitewashing it or like telling the story they heard from a friend, from a friend, from a friend. Because I'm getting tired of all the books about the culture from people who are like, this was a story inspired by a friend of mine. Like, no, I want to hear the story from the friend. Like, let me hear it from them. So I've been finding people who this is their heritage and like about them. And that's just what I've been really into lately. I don't know. I have a bunch of books that I've read on, like, related to that I plan to review soon if I ever get to it. I really want books that aren't trying to take advantage of the stories from someone who it's not telling it firsthand. So I've been trying to read stuff like that, but I also absolutely love the Book of the Month box because it has so many things. I always add on 2 books because it's so cheap. It's like $14.99 for a book, and you can add another one on. It's like either $14.99 or $15.99. Either way, for a beautiful hardback with a dust cover. And like, look how cute that is. It's very simple. It's very elegant. And it's hardback, which means it's going to stand up to time better. And it's super cheap. And I like that. And a lot of them are like super bestsellers. So like, it's totally worth it. Alright. So if you've read any of these books, let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't, which one did you think looked the coolest? And maybe once I eventually get to reading them and do my review, we can talk about it in the comments below. Almost like a little book club, except it's a YouTube book club, so it's a little different. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Have a wicked evening. Bye!